Hello, my name's Michael, and I'm a big giant flower. Here at the Sioux City Public Library, we celebrate summer reading every year, and this year's summer reading theme happens to be Plant a Seed, Read, which is why I'm an expert on it. So we also every year have an adult summer reading list with 12 recommended reads. I have 3 of them here that I'm going to share with you right now. These 3, I think the biggest reason you're going to want to pick these up is they have some really amazing authors, some award-winning authors, so if you like those prestige reads, these might be for you. First up, I know I'm not the only person at the library excited about this. It is Fearless, Poetry in Perilous Times by Tracy K. Smith, who is a poet laureate, and she also won a Pulitzer Prize. And she was also interviewed in the first 50 pages, which is the library's podcast hosted by my colleagues here, Jen and Kelsey. And they had a great time talking with Tracy K. Smith. Couldn't recommend her highly enough. This book plants the seed of enjoyment of poetry. So if you don't really know a whole lot about poetry, it kind of bewilders you, or if it even scares you, pick this book up. And I don't know, reading it, Tracy K. Smith kind of convinced me that I might even be a poet. So that is Fearless, Poetry in Perilous Times. It's a nonfiction selection. This next one it's a novel, so it's fictional, and it just won the National Book Award. So if you like to read National Book Award winners, well, this should be on your list. And it is the true story of Raja the Gullible and his mother, a very long title by author Rabi Alameddin. And it is about a older mother and son who've lived together for decades in Beirut in Lebanon, and the son is offered a residency in America, and he has to decide whether or not he's going to take it. So there's a lot of charm in this story, a lot of mother and son humor, but also moments that will pull at your heartstrings. It's a great look at, what family means and what seeds are planted in those relationships we have with our families. So I can't recommend this one enough, and I don't really even need to recommend it because the National Book Award Committee also did, and I think if you can't believe them, why would you believe me, a giant flower? Now, Jamaica Kincaid, who wrote this last book I'm sharing with you, and it's called Putting Myself Together, writing from 1974 through now, because Jamaica Kincaid is still with us. It's kind of one of those examples of somebody who's already a classic author, but is still walking, talking, and giving interviews. So I think a lot of you will enjoy engaging with her and her work. She also loves to write about gardens. She writes about her gardens. She writes about other people's gardens. She writes about the very idea of gardening, and she has a lot of quirks and personality to her writing. If you like authors with a really distinct voice, you're going to love this. She likes to use the full Latin names of flowers because she calls those the proper name. So she's a charmer, and I think a lot of you are going to fall in love with Jamaica Kincaid. And Putting Myself Together, this book has a lot of different pieces in it, so you can even kind of pick and choose. You can read some of her interviews, some of her little short stories, or some of her nonfiction pieces. There's even music reviews in here, so a lot even just within this one book. But if there's not something in this book or these others that I shared with you today, there are more. The list has 12 books on it, and there's even way more beyond just these 12 on the shelves in the library. So come to the library, check out the adult summer reading list. You'll probably find something on that list for you, but even if you don't, there are a lot of books here, and you should come look at all of them.